you? What you up to today? Driving to Tennessee. Yeah, well, yeah, it's 11:39 here, so it's still kind of morning. Close enough. How's the weather there? Right now, my car is saying it's 70. I checked the weather last night to ensure that it wasn't going to rain today, because I hate driving in the rain, especially long distances. It said it was supposed to get to 78 today. So I kind of hate that. I'm not ready. Goodness. Yes. That's awesome. Good for you. And I'm sure you needed it. That's awesome. I love that. Went to the mom group. That's amazing. That is awesome. Oh, okay. Friday it'll be 70. See, like for me, like 70, so somewhere between like 68 and 74 is ideal. 74 might even be pushing it, probably more like a 72, but hi. But yeah. Yeah. We did have some, I thought kind of the cold spell was over, but then we kind of dipped back down into some chilly nights. But I think all of that is going to be leaving. I think we're done with that. Jane? Good seeing you. Yep. I kinda get tired of being cold at times, but then I think I'd rather be cold than hot. But this time of year in Florida should be actually decent, not really hot. It should be perfect. So, but yeah, spring from Cartman, but he seems to be okay. It's probably been a week or so since I've heard from him, and he seems to be okay. cats are well. Sal is still like humping on TT's back. It's like, dude, you're not even remotely in the area that you probably should be, but it ain't gonna work because he's got what you got. And would you stop it? Stop. Oh my gosh, that cat. He's a hot mess, but he's super sweet when it comes to bedtime, though. He will come and he likes to lay like around my legs, which gets annoying after a while because I want to stretch them out and he's there. Okay, so we gotta go right here. Get on Highway 65, Interstate 65. But then he will come up and he'll get super close. To me, like closer around my chest and stuff, and I know it's because that means he wants to watch a video, just like like a cat video where there's like mice and little cartoony things that cats like to watch, I guess. So yeah. But during the day, he's wild. He doesn't want anything to do with me. So. What is going on here? There's this. I'm trying to think, like there was this roadkill, and it was very furry, white, off-white, something. So it's like, well, what? Maybe I guess it could be a dog. Or it could be a wolf, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if there's wolves in these woods or whatever. Then there was on the other side, not on the other side of the road, because that's way over there, but there was something brown, like a reddish brown, that looked large, and again, very furry. So I don't know. I hope whatever, something like that doesn't run out in front of me. So the two cats that live out, I mean, it reminded me. Two cats that live in they're outside cats, and they stay in the garage, and there's a cat door that they go in and out of in like one of the big garage doors that raises up, you know. There's a you're starving all the time. Like, what is happening? And so the other night I set up a camera to see who's coming in. And now, granted, I mean, I knew that there are some strays. I already knew. And they've had a family of skunks take up residency in the garage at one time. They've had possums also. So what is it? What did it say? Hang on a minute. See what's happening. And this must be an old person. I'm old. Come on now. Good golly. So like I set the camera up, and then I guess it was, I don't know, the next night or the next morning or a couple mornings later, I opened the door and there's bird feathers just everywhere. What does that sound? Bird feathers were everywhere on the ground in front of the back door where I go into the garage. And I'm like, no, shoot. I do not want, no. So, I have discovered, because of that camera, it took me a while, but I had to go back and look to figure out what's the story of the bird. And as it turns out, and the two girls that live in the garage, they are older, like my cat Coco, like 11, 12. But sure enough, it was the two girls, it's Simba and Willie. And even though for the life of me I can never remember to call Willie a girl because she is a girl, so I always say he, but it's not, she's not a he. It was Willie. Willie brought in the bird. I see her coming through the pet door, and all you can see, oh Jesus, is this. She's got the bird in her mouth by its head, because what you see hanging out is like this poor bird, and it's kind of like squared off, you know. It's like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I let my son know, hey, this is what Willie did. And they're like, wait until it's rabbit season. And I'm like, no. Like, I cannot. I don't ever want to see that. I don't ever want to catch them doing that. I know that they are hunters and they're, you know, I get it. But just do it to the birds and the mice and whatever little snakes you may find, or whatever the case. Please don't do it to the bunnies. Oh my gosh. Please don't. But I have seen that pet door is a revolving door, okay? I have seen multiple stray cats come through the door, and the thing is like they already know the layout, because they know where the food is. They know to jump up on this one counter, I guess, where they've got it set up. They know to jump up there because that's where the food is. It's not on the ground. Oh, Lord have mercy. But one of them's all black, like Minnie. But this one day I saw this cat come through the door, and initially I thought, how did Sal get out there? Oh, there I am. Am I still alive? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hi, Miranda. Hi, everybody that's joined. I'm sorry, I can't see the thing too good for some reason today. I gotta figure out, let me try to get some cold air. My phone is really hot, so I don't know. Anyways, so I saw this kitty cat. I thought it was Sal, but then I realized, wait a minute, this cat is more of a full-grown cat than Sal is. But also, what is going on with this cat's face? Like, initially I thought as it came through the door that it had something hanging out of its mouth, and I was just like, oh sweet Jesus, what is this? I have to post a picture of this cat. First of all, I really would like to trap the cat, because it's so unbelievable that I need to see it in person. Like, I need to just look at it so my mind can wrap around what's going on with his face. Because this cat is marked like Sal, where it's got like a white and then it's gray, like a solid, but then, you know, and it's got like this white, you know, it comes down, it's a white face, but then it's like the printer started printing this dark color across its mouth, and it ran out of ink. And, you know, I'm used to animals having various colors and whatnot, but this one is so bizarre. It almost looks like in the picture that I'm trying to blur out, you know, put that little blur thing across its mouth. It's so weird. I really want to trap that cat. across the street. You know, the old man is really nice, and he brings in my trash can every week for me. As soon as the trash man comes, that old man brings my trash can and puts it up. But I don't know how many dogs they have. One pit bull and a couple smaller ones. And there's one small one, terrier type dog. He keeps coming over. And barking at the cats, the girls outside, and the stray cats. He keeps barking at them and scaring them, and I'm gonna have to. Fix him because he needs to stop it. They said that they might put the electric fence up. They have one that goes like at the front of the house, out by the road, out by the street. He said they might fire that thing back up so that at least that little dog will stop coming over scaring the kid. They don't like for their cats to be disturbed like that. They don't like that. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to catch one of them dogs chasing my cat, you know, so. Anyways, so that's kind of it. I mean, there's nothing going on yet. I still don't have no job. Still ain't got no job, honey. Trump I hope he doesn't let the people down. Which I know politicians are politicians, and I know he's not like a career politician, you know, but don't be one of these a-holes who will promise the moon and then, you know, just to get into office, you know what I mean? And then start doing crazy stuff. But I do wish that he would, you know, reel in Elon Musk a little bit. Granted, thank you for going in and finding where money is being blown. It's absolutely ridiculous and all of that, but don't go crazy, okay? Don't start, you know, taking people's, you know, I can't talk about, but it is vital to the safety of our country. Supposed to leave early so that I could come and spend time with my one former co-worker and spend time with the baby and all of that. But forget about it. There's no way I couldn't leave early. I mean, I tried, but I couldn't do it. There was just too many things I needed to get done, just to set up, because my son will go over, and I needed to make sure he knew what to feed the cats and all that kind of stuff. So, but I am going to go and see her and spend some time with her, probably after I see the doctor, and maybe I will just drop off the prescriptions and have them filled, and then while that's happening, go visit with them, and then get my stuff and head on home. You guys watching this show called Extraction? It's basically a competition type show where somebody from your family, goes and spends time out in the elements, out in the woods, or in this particular case it's the woods, and while so it's like mom and dad, or two other members of your family stay at the headquarters and with all the other members of other families, right? And so if things get really bad for the person they're watching on big screen, they got headphones, they can hear, they can't communicate with the person that from their family that's out in the woods or whatever, but they're listening, they're watching, and it's, can they survive? Are they able to make fire so that they can have water? Some people were not able to make fire, and they were so thirsty that they started drinking the water, and that didn't end well. Because of course, you know, you need to boil the water first and all of that, but and so they got sick. But so if the elements, the rain, the cold, whatever, got to be too much, and it was just too rough on their family, on the loved one, the family can hit the button and extract them, and that removes them from the competition. And the family members who are at headquarters, they kind of have to compete in little, gosh, what are we going to call it? Like, I don't want to say battles, but like, I don't know. To earn their loved one that's out in the woods things like propane or sleeping bags or wool socks or, you know, it's so good. It's so good, and it's gotten it's got to the point where people, the families that are at headquarters, is kind of getting to where they're having to kind of backstab each other, because they need to, you know, support their family member. They need to, you know, make sure their family member gets to the end to win that $250,000. And this week, or this last, what is today? Tuesday, so it would be last week. Because these girls backstabbed this mom and her son and her, I think, or her son's friend. I don't know what he is, but the son is out there, and it caused something to be taken away from her son, and she was just like, we are not built for this. Like, we're not that kind of people that we would do something like this to someone. And so they extracted her son to end, you know, and he was just like, when they announced to the person playing the game in the woods, they're like, such and such, you have been extracted. And he was just like, what? I'm doing okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? He was so upset. He was so upset that they had extracted him, because, and then the girls were like, oh my gosh, are you extracting him because of what we did? And they're like, yes. Even I said it in the living room. Hell yes, that's why they extracted, because of you. You did this. I was yelling at the girls like an idiot. But I love it. It's such a good show. It's so good. It's so good. So we'll see. They're still like, I think it comes on Fox, if I'm not mistaken, which I probably just made it up, but I think it is on Fox. I don't know what night. But anyway, it's such a good show. If you guys are flipping channels sometime and you happen to see it, just catch it. It's good. It is good. So, and in my lately. I've not really had anything. I've eaten a lot of stupid pasta salad that I get from this store, Food City, that we have. It has this amazing food bar. Like it. Anyways, so that's kind of the only thing that I've really been kind of, But yesterday I went to the store and I found this. It's Smart Food, and it popcorn type, and it said brown butter and sea salt kettle corn. So there it is again. Okay, and I can't really tell you, like, I opened it right away because I was really hungry, and so when I got in the car after I bought it, I was kind of thinking of something. I don't know, but I'm like, oh, I don't really, and I still don't know if I like it. Because I think I like the brown butter. I like that okay. And kettle corn is usually sweet. This just leaves a very bland taste in my mouth. I don't know. So other than that, I've not really found anything that's just like really good in the way of snacks as I continue eating it. I'm not going to waste it now. So if y'all have found anything, let me know so I can check it out. I think part of the problem is that I don't have Kroger. It's too far away for me to go. And I'm kind of missing some of the stuff that Kroger carries. Which maybe I can do. Go to Kroger while I'm in town. But I don't know. I don't have insurance. I have to pay. And I'm not paying for, any of my, there's no way. I can't afford that. I can't. guys see the thing that KJ posted about Blake, that somebody hit her up in her DM saying that, you know, people like her could easily cause someone like Blake to take her own life because of the way that, you know, all the stuff that they're putting out about Blake. Whew, dude, stay in your lane. Got the big old tanks on you. The thing is that I guess in KJ's mind, she thinks she's doing some kind of a great job with her reporting, with her journalism. But she is so far away from what a good reporter or journalist or even someone on social media, you know, should be. Like, she is so, like, if she has an opinion and she doesn't try to really understand both sides to a situation, she's just like, what the hell, I don't like Blake, and because I don't like Blake, this is what I'm going to do to her. And if something were to happen to Blake, because of the constant, and I mean constant, harassment, bullying, and just berating from Katie Toy, she wouldn't think twice about it. She'd be like, on to the next one. Let me see who else I can tear down. Let's see what I can do. Who can I hurt next? And it's gross. It's not. It's the way she's always been, though. Not able to talk about multiple different topics at one time. And she's once again changing her story on her alleged essaying that by this guy Nick, from years ago. That story is changing now again. And everybody she talks about, she calls them a narcissist. She acts like she's a specialist. Narcissism, and in fact she actually is, because she herself is a narcissist. But for everybody she talks about, they're a narcissist. Everybody. It's weird. So weird. started. I have not started watching it. I did watch the thing on Optimum. Natalie Suleiman, whatever her name was. I did watch that, and listen, I have no judgment towards her at all. I don't even remember, to be perfectly honest, how I felt about her when she, got pregnant. She was in the news and all of that kind of stuff, I don't remember. But I certainly have no judgment of her and what she was trying to do to support her children and all of that. I mean, good gosh. For one person, as many, was it like 14? 14, she had 8, 12, 13, 14. 6 the first, she had 6 children. And then the 8th one was the surprise when the doctor reached in. He's like, oh, there's one more. And she's like, no, there can't be. There was one more. Yeah, can't imagine. Yes, I'm getting, yes. Yes, I'm getting unpacked. And I am getting some things hung up. I have hung up a couple things. Listen, I'm truly trying.